What up, everybody? It's your boy, Big Wood, and this is Retro Request. Now, this second video is a double take because the first time I did it, it was a fail because I didn't have any audio. So now I have to do this all over again. So hopefully I do it a little bit better the second time. Unfortunately, as you read in the description, this is a limited run video. And the reason why I'm doing a limited run video is because I got a certain package from Limited Run that I paid for basically by myself. So I just want to get that out there. I'm not getting free stuff from them. Basically what it is I ended up getting a package in the mail from them right here, which was during their New Year's Day sale, which had blind boxes in there. Yes, blind boxes. And what they did is they had PS4 and Switch blind boxes, and you didn't know which game you got. You just paid, I think the PS4 ones were $24.99 a piece. Then obviously you pay your shipping, which I believe is $5.50. Now, before we even get into the unboxing video here and getting into these games, there's a few things that I wanted to run through when it comes to Limited Run. There's some cons to it. There's some pros to it. One of the biggest conceptions out there when it comes to Limited Run is that it's a company that's creating a false scarcity when it comes to these games, which then makes them more expensive than they rightfully should be. And I get that. I get why people are a little bit like kind of moved off of that, especially if you're going for like full set collections and things of that nature, because these are games you're going to have to get if you want a full set of PS4, and they're going to be, you know, harder to come by because you're gonna have to find somebody that's willing to, you know, sell them. And with the PlayStation versions, I mean, we're lucky, they're already almost up to 200 games that they've come out for the PlayStation. Switch is a little bit easier. I think there's only like maybe 15, 16 games, maybe somewhere right around there. I could be wrong, it could be off, but I digress. These are in my opinion, these are my personal issues that I have with Limited Run. Number one, I don't like how they send things. They use UPS Innovation Mail. Now, if any of you guys don't get a lot of things shipped to your house, I'll kind of explain what it does. So, the company hires UPS to come pick up the packages. Come pick up the packages, and then they do all the heavy lifting. They drive them, fly them, they get them to the nearest destination that has a UPS facility. So for me, I live in Milwaukee, Wisconsin. Actually, our UPS facility is in Oak Creek, which is the same city I live in, which is great. They go there. Then a day later, they then move the package then to the United States Postal Service, so that your mail person will actually come out and actually deliver the mail in your mailbox. That takes a whole other day. So something that should take maybe about 3 or 4 days of shipping usually takes about a whole entire week because it has to transfer so many hands before you get it. To me, I just feel like since you have to pay for shipping with Limited Run, they should just do a direct mail to you. That's just one of my issues with it. Number two issue that I have with Limited Run. Man, it takes forever to get those games. It just... I'll give you an example, okay? I have these dates written down here for you guys. I had ordered Cosmic Star Heroine. It was the first Limited Run game I've ever got my hands on. I was kind of late to the party, just like kind of a lot of other people. So I ordered that game on May 25th. And I was like, okay. So they kept saying this game would be a July release. Then it kept getting pushed. That game finally got into my hands on October 27th. It took 5 months and 2 days for me to get the game. Now, the game is fantastic. The game's great. If no one's ever played it, if you like RPGs and a 16-bit kind of version of them, but you don't want to have your hand held through a tutorial system, you just want to get in and play because you've played a bunch of RPGs, definitely get that game. The storyline's, you know, crazy and creepy and awesome. But it also just, like I said, it just doesn't hold your hand. You can just jump in and just play it. And it's great. I really do like it. The battle system's fantastic in that game. So if you do have the means, either pick it up digitally or you got to go to the Bay and try to find one of those copies. And I think they go for like $50 now for a Limited Run game. But I digress. Yeah, it took 5 months, 2 days. Now, this package, they had these blind boxes, they already had on hand. So there wasn't like a shipping issue. It wasn't like PlayStation or Sony was having an issue printing the discs, because that's what happened with Cosmic Star Heroine. They were trying to print Spider-Man. So they were trying to get all those printed up first before they started printing everybody else's games. Obviously, it's their own game. I get it. So they were trying to do all that. that aside, they had these games on hand. I ordered these day one, January 1st. I didn't get them until the 21st of January. So it took literally 3 weeks for them to get those games to me. They didn't ship them out until literally 10 days after I've already placed the order, which I thought was kind of weird. Like, I don't understand why it took you that long to go ahead and ship them out, but you know, I don't know how many people they have working there. It could be a small operation with only 10 employees, what have you, whatnot. Now, the positives. The blind box thing was kind of cool, and how they kind of explained it was whenever they place an order for video games, they place an order for, let's say if Cosmic Star Heroine had a 3,300 print run, they would order like 3,500. And they keep those extra copies on hand in case there's like bad discs or, you know, warranty repairs or whatever needs to happen on somebody just got, you know, just a bad print. Which I absolutely like that they, you know, thought about that thoroughly to actually have those on hand. So what ends up happening is they have all these extra games now that they're just going to throw in these blind boxes and, you know, to kind of offset some of the stock that they already had. So that was really cool. And then there was a couple games on that list that I really wanted. One of them was Darius Burst. So I'm really kind of hoping that in this package here, I got a shooter of some sort. But yeah, so they do very good work, especially when it comes to the manuals. Like my Cosmic Star Heroine manual is like 73 pages. It's all color, and it's not even binded with like the two staples that you'll see on some manuals. It's like a glued like regular book. It's like a little booklet, which is fantastic. It looks great. Everything that's inside that whole entire package is superb. So they do great work. It's just, you have to go into it knowing that you're going to wait forever to get your game. I ordered Mages of Mystralia probably sometime in whenever that game came up, and I'm going to get it sometime this week. So that's pretty neat. Now, another thing to look out for too as well, Limited Run has a side door deal with Best Buy. If any of their games that they sell on their website are in open pre-order, which means they give you like 2 weeks to place your order to basically get part of them sending you the game. If they have any of those games up there, I guess supposedly they're allowing Best Buy to purchase XYZ amount of games and have them sold in the store. The two that are currently out right now is Golf Story and Yooka-Laylee for the Switch. So both those games can be picked up for $30. You can go into your local Best Buy. You should be able to still find them. I was surprised that I found mine at my Best Buy. I bought Golf Story that way. I was very surprised that they had like 3 or 4 copies. So it would be interesting if Limited Run would ever come out with the actual number of copies that Best Buy actually bought for that particular game. But if you have a Switch and you want something that's kind of unique and a little bit more collectible, I definitely go towards those 2 Limited Run games, pick those both up, especially Golf Story, because that game's just awesome to play. I mean, it's not really golf, it's an RPG that's based around golf, so yeah, definitely play it, which is pretty cool. Alright, so without further ado, let's go ahead and get into, the Limited Run box. Now, this box, that's another point I want to make. If you order 2 games the same day, they will ship it in this box. If you order 1 game, you get it sent in a bubble mailer. The bubble mailer, depending on how good your mail carrier is, will either disrespect it or respect it thoroughly. More likely mine, he kind of disrespects it. So whenever I order games from Limited Run, this box right here, if you order just 1 game, this box will cost you $2. So yeah, once again, I don't know why they just don't give you the cardboard boxes, but you gotta pay $2 for it. I highly suggest it depending on your mail carrier. If you got a really sweet, really big mailbox and you know that they do pretty well with your mail, definitely go ahead and do that. All right, without further ado, all right, so this was the first box, and these were actually sealed at one point, but like I said, this is my second run. I've already opened these up and I had no audio, and I already trashed the video because I was angry and upset. Cry. But yeah, they came in this nice little box. Now, the cool thing about the box is they open up like this, and they show the game, and you always get a trading card. Now, the one thing about the trading cards that came in the blind box is you had a chance of getting printing plates of some of these cards. I know the printing plates on eBay sell for more money than they rightfully probably should have. They go for practically between, I've seen one go roughly around the $55 range, and I've seen them go almost as high as $200. So, yeah, this one is I don't know what game that's from. If you guys want to leave a comment down below on what game you think this card is from, that would be fantastic. It's card number 108. And then, yes, I got Bastion. I was a little disappointed when I got that, I'm not going to lie, because I have played this twice now already. And having a physical copy of the game just kind of doesn't do much for me for that one. So, yeah, great game, fantastic game. I just don't know if I'm going to, want to go around and playing it again. And then this was the second one. And there's the card, and there is the game, and that is right there is Flint Hook. Never played it. The graphic style looks like a little bit more of a 16-bit, kind of 32-bit kind of era game. Looks like it might be a platformer. Don't quite know, but I will definitely play it and let you guys know how I think about that. So that was pretty cool. I'm a little bit stoked that I got something that I normally probably wouldn't buy anyways. So that's why I kind of like the blind box idea, because I'm getting games that I probably won't play, but you know what? I have it, so now I might as well throw them in the system and find out what they play like. So yeah, that's pretty much my spiel on Limited Run. I want to know what you guys think about it. I want you guys to put down in the comments what you guys feel about Limited Run. I want you guys to, if you got blind boxes, what you guys got in the blind box. If any of you guys out there want to trade a game, just let me know, because I'm definitely looking for Darius Burst. That would be pretty cool if you guys want to trade maybe for my Bastion. That'd be, something I'd be totally down for. But I digress. Hit the like, hit the comment, hit the subscribe button. Those are really going to help me out produce some more content for you guys. I'm really enjoying this whole entire process and this journey that I'm taking. And, it's on to the next video. So just remember, if you don't ask, you don't get. This is Retro Request, and I'm Big Wood, signing off.